cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing. Faces merchant change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Mornings in the forest are something truly special. We've been to this spot many times before, but each year brings with it something brand new. A reminder that things are always changing around us. This morning, as the sun wakes up and slowly crawls over the mountaintop, it sets the trees aglow with an amber light. It's a privilege to witness it. To wake up with the morning light and watch the minutes passing through the shadows on the ground. Life unspooling before your eyes. I guess at some point we came to value this time over everything else. Trying to reclaim that childlike wonder we're all born with. And trying not to be disappointed that we ever lost it at all. It came on slowly, softly. A quiet nagging at us as the years passed. A hunch that maybe the hustle isn't all it's cracked up to be. We started prioritizing inner peace and questioning what we were told we needed. Turns out we didn't need most of it at all. Because it's always been the morning walks in the woods. Watching first light make its way through the needles of the pine trees. Making breakfast together. And a quiet appreciation for the little things that, if you're in a hurry, you almost don't even notice. And it's those moments that feed us more than anything else ever could.
He always just makes this funny face. Morning, guys. I have my matcha.
We got some cafe right here.
Drew has his coffee. It's kind of funny that we make completely different beverages in the morning. Cheers.
Cheers. I always feel coffee smells better than it tastes. Even good coffee can taste pretty good. But the smell is actually more enjoyable, and the taste never quite lives up to it. So I think I'm just going to start smelling it a few times in the morning and then be done with it, because it's good for a minute, and then if I have too much I feel horrible the rest of the day.
What I like about my matcha latte is that I don't have to heat up any water to make it. So when it starts to get really warm, you wake up in the morning, it's still a little bit cool from overnight. You don't have to immediately turn the stove on. I can just mix cold water with the sifted matcha and the date syrup and then put cold soy milk in it. And it is so good. It's perfect for the summertime because it can get so hot in this bus. The last thing you want to do is start the day by turning the stove on.
Honestly, I prefer coffee, like cold brew or iced coffee, way more than hot coffee as well. In the summer, I end up buying iced coffee pretty often.
You do?
It's better anyways.
Let me see how your coffee turned out. Let me taste it. Oh, it's really good.
As if there was a question. Of course it's really good.
Well, now that we've done our little morning routine of making our beverages, kind of tidying up the bus, feeding the dogs, letting them out to go to the bathroom, I think that I'm actually going to stretch a little bit. I'm going to put my yoga mat out, and then I think I'm going to make some pancakes.
Not my favorite.
Have you ever seen a reaction like this to pancakes? I would just like to know if anyone else has ever seen a reaction where you go, I'm gonna make fresh, homemade, from scratch pancakes, and someone goes,
Yeah, they're not my favorite. I'm not a big pancake guy.
This is another place that we differ. I love pancakes. I think they're so delicious. They're just one of my favorite things. And Drew hates pancakes.
Don't care for them. I don't know. Is this an American thing, like dessert for breakfast? Is that normal in other places in the world? I feel like it's probably not.
It's the sweet thing for you.
I don't like.
Yeah.
It's like having dessert for breakfast.
I love any kind of pastry or donut, pancakes. That's my favorite.
Oh, I think it's the worst way to start the day for me. It makes me feel bad. I don't know.
Vote in the comment section, sweet or savory breakfast. Pablo's on the countertop. Pablo, get on the countertop.
This guy will eat anything at any time.
This has been our latest hurdle with Pablo, is the transition from the bed to the countertop. He absolutely cannot handle it, and we're trying to train him to keep his paws off the countertop.
No patas en la mesa.
You will learn.
Señor Pablo.
Anyway, let us know in the comment section, sweet or savory breakfast. Which one do you prefer?
Lunch for breakfast.
One vote for sweet.
So now we made different drinks and we're gonna have to make different food. No, it is a shame. I'm not gonna disagree. I just don't, they don't make me feel good.
All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching and then I'm gonna make some pancakes, maybe just for myself. Maybe Drew will participate. We'll have to see how it goes.
Can you put this away before it gets warm?
Oh yeah, the soy milk's out.
I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now all is in your head.
This is so good. Are you sure you don't want pancakes?
I am positive.
The recipe makes 2 more. I can plate you up some pancakes.
Too sugary for me to start my day. I'll have a stomachache and a headache in like 20 minutes if I eat that.
So today we decided that we're going to go on a short little walk. Our goal is to just wander aimlessly into the forest.
There's no goal, that's the point.
The goal is to not have a goal.
Yeah, let's just take a walk out there and see if we can spot the elk again. We got pretty lucky the other day.
We're gonna try to just find that perfect hammock spot. You know it when you find it. You can just feel it. And we're gonna hang up the hammock, and we both have separate books that we're reading right now. The dogs both love the hammock. We're just gonna kind of hang out in the middle of the forest and relax. We don't have any cell phone service, which I actually really appreciate. The theme of the day is solitude and disconnecting from society.
Today's letter of the day, folks, is D for disc or disconnecting.
Is this the last time I can see you in a while? Is it the truth that you'll be living tonight? We should take a walk, then a swim in the sea. That would mean everything, yeah, everything to me. Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing. I never thought you would leave me here. We can get out of this one. A tunnel of feelings, and just like we got through everything else.
It's pretty warm out here right now in the sun, so we're trying to find a hammock spot that is the right distance between 2 trees for the ropes that we have, but also in the shade, which is actually surprisingly hard.
That one looks promising right there.
I think we need to just search a little more. Over there looks pretty good, and back there looks good too.
It is the truth that you'll be leaving tonight. I will be there with you even when you are alone. And I'll be waiting here when you come home. Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing. I never thought you would leave me here. We can get out of this one. A tunnel of feelings, and just like we got through everything else. But I see you, honey. This is in no way funny. We will find our way back together. But right now, there's stormy weather. Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing. I never thought you would leave me here.
Savannah, what you reading over there, bud?
I'm starting a new book.
Yeah?
It's a brand new one. I haven't even cracked into it yet.
That doesn't even look like a book compared to what I got.
You know, look at your book. It's huge compared to mine.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm reading Losing Eden by Lucy Jones. Why Our Minds Need the Wild, which is pretty fitting for being out here, actually. I've had this on the bookshelf forever and I haven't read it yet. Actually, we're both starting new books, right?
Yeah.
Losing Eden, and what do you have?
Well, I'll probably finish mine first. It's a little light reading, Infinite Jest, you know, it's like 1,088 pages or something.
Just a light read.
Yeah, I think it weighs as much as Mateo.
It's probably heavy both emotionally and physically. Look at this thing. This is a monster. It even says a gargantuan mind-altering It's gargantuan.
You bought it for me.
It's a good gift.
It's your fault, isn't it? You're like, oh, well, let's read this for the next 10 years.
I'll be reading that next after you're done.
Gosh.
It's gonna take you 3 years to read it. one elk. Exactly, who's running?
Is it a buck?
That was so cool.
I'm surprised there was only one and it wasn't a buck. Usually there's a big group of them. There'll probably be more if you sit around long enough.
It was pretty far away and running, but man, they're so big.
Yeah, it was cool to see it running though.
That was exactly what I was hoping for with coming out here and sitting in the hammock.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I saw it like behind you in the tree line, just little glimpses of it running.
Mm-hmm.
It was running the whole time, but I did get a little bit of it on camera. They are just so amazing to see. Every time that we see them, I'm always surprised at how big they are.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're gigantic.
Look for elk.
We've always known what we wanted. Not down to every last detail, but more so broad brushstrokes of a life well lived. It's really a feeling we're chasing. The decisions we've made have sometimes been bold ones. Some would even describe them as risky. But we tend to think that risky is living a life of complacency. Risky is losing reverence for this one life we've been given. And if you asked us if we've been afraid, we'd tell you we've been afraid more than not. But we discovered something unexpected in all that fear that we can hold on to. You know, that scary place of what ifs and unknowns? Those things that make your stomach flip-flop when you think of them? Exactly where excitement and fear intersect. We'll let you in on a little secret. That is where the magic lives.
Waiting and listen, I never thought you would leave here. We can get out of this one, a tunnel of feelings, and just like we got through everything else. But I see you, honey, this isn't no way funny. We will find our way back together. But right now, there's stormy weather. Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing, I never